Oh no, this situation has completely spiraled, you guys. The whole Rick Ross versus Mal feud has officially gone way too far. Rick Ross is seriously relentless. He refuses to back down, and he definitely refuses to take a public loss. After someone reportedly reached out to him yesterday, it's enough that he had to publicly admit somebody behind the scenes basically checked him for talking reckless about Biggs.
It is a Biggs Burke. You got somebody that love you. You got somebody that really love you. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, oh, and I love that person too. So, but you other dick-sucking minions, you other glazers, don't nobody love y'all. They don't love y'all. The streets don't love y'all.
So, what happens when you get embarrassed? What happens when the internet starts clowning you publicly? People were basically saying, bro, you're not really the boss. If somebody else can step in and tell you what you can and can't say, then you're still answering to somebody. At that point, Rick Ross really only had two choices. He could either let the Rory and Mal situation die down, or he could double down even harder. And somehow, this whole thing just got even crazier. Trying to save face, Ross now looks like he's completely crashing out. What started with him taking shots at Mal's brother, Biggs, has now crossed into talking about Mal's mother. Yeah, seriously, his mom, someone who had absolutely nothing to do with any of this in the first place. Now the situation feels personal. Before, it was mostly jokes back and forth, little shots here and there. But once you start bringing somebody's mother into it, the energy changes completely. And remember, that's also Biggs' mother too, which makes the whole thing even more confusing. None of this really makes sense anymore. Here's what Rick Ross had to say.
Today to be a boss. Let me go out here in the ocean and see if it's any seaweed that needs to be cleaned up, because I know I got some minions that would love to clean the seaweed up. Barefoot Chronicles, Barefoot Chronicles. Let me see if there's any seaweed for the white boy and the black minions. Oh, I got motion. Rory and Mally Mouse. I got this right here. Come get a rake and you get this up. And we hate people who litter in our beautiful backyard. So Rory, Mally, come get this up. Yep. But this is a great opportunity, Mally. So Mally, a friend of mine asked me to spare your brother, but I don't have to spare your mother. Yeah, your mother, Mally. So your mother, I want her behind the bar 7 Luke Belair and changing the channel. I don't want the remote. I want your mother, Mally, doing that. The white boy could be on the grill. The dude that sit on the floor, he could just get the algae and seaweed out of the ocean. I want him to get all the seaweed from over there to over there. And I want your mom, tell your mama, yeah, your mama, to come cut on forensic files right now. Right now, Mally. Somebody do me a favor and Google Mally's mom's name and where she works. Because I want her to come and cut on the Kevin Hart roast. I want the Kevin Hart roast on. I don't want to use this no more. Rory, Mally, the Joe Button Jr. Varsity Squad. Come on now. Come on, guys. Look at this. I'm not good at this. There you go. This is the last time I'll be doing this. Mally. Come on now, mommy. Come on, mommy. No, Mally, Rory, Mally. This book is in stores, and what I want your mama to do, Mally, I want your mama to read 8 chapters on my live. On my live. How you think that'd sound, bro? Would that be dope? Okay. Mally, I want your mama to read 8 chapters of the best book of the year. See that? A Change in Plans. No, this chapter 10. Yeah. No, my apologies. I wanted to read 10 chapters. So we'll go to 11. You know what I mean? Hey, Mally, I'm using your mama for marketing and promotions. Allhiphop.com, they posted. Too Cool to Blog, they posted. Joe Budden, what he do? These the Joe Budden Jr. Varsity, or so you are Glazers. You're Glazers. You're Glazers. I'm using your mama for marketing and promotions. My car show is June 13th. Your mama's a Glazer. Put a smile on that. Your mama's a Glazer. You smiling?
Now, once again, keep this in mind, you guys. I feel like I have to keep reminding people that Mal hasn't really said anything negative about Ricky Rose, aside from the initial criticism over Ricky Rose seemingly apologizing to Drake and then appearing to backtrack afterward.
We said he was trying to capitalize at the moment. He shot a video for the song with a bunch of Bel Air around him. Like, people were trying to capitalize in the moment. Like, we knew what that was. We know what that's about. It helps the artist streams at the end of the year. It looks good. We knew what that whole play was about. And this is what I said when I said people need Drake. They need him. They don't stream well without him. Rappers don't stream well without hit records. And who's giving people more hits than anybody else in rap? Drake. So now when I'm not giving you the verse that I used to give you because I'm doing other things, the weirder part to me is during the verses when he's doing Drake's records or the records that he has with Drake, he doesn't want to let Drake's part play, but Drake had to clear those songs to be performed at the verses, which is, I don't know if people know that or not. Like, Drake had to clear those songs so that they are able to be performed.
Which, by the way,
if he's clearing it, meaning he's like, all right, cool, whatever. Like, even after you dissed him and did all of that, Drake ain't act salty and be like, nah, fuck that. Like, you can't.
Oh, please don't do that.
What? He cleared the song.
Because
they performed the record.
Based off their history and how weird it was for him to enter that. Like, I could see it. People do that if there's some real bad history there. There isn't that history. Yeah. You're just weird. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, the fuck did he do to you?
Right. Yeah, but a lot of that was weird in that moment. Well, we know that now, looking back 2 years. Like, we know a lot of the things that happened was weird. A lot of the things that was said was weird. A lot of things felt like it came out of nowhere. What was that for? What issue does this person have with him? Like, it was a lot of that going on, but it was also a moment for people to try to capitalize and try to, gain whatever they could out of the moment. Like, and we said that when he jumped in and we was like, yo, bro, like, I even said it, Ross, I was like, yo, Ross, just fall back. This ain't the time for that right now. Like, I remember saying, like, yo, this is a one-on-one, like, we don't really need that right now. We don't care about what that is. Like, we could do that after. It just didn't feel right. It felt like you was.
Now, maybe Ricky Rose saw Mal's reaction on Twitter, which honestly is usually just a bunch of laughing emojis whenever something happens. But Mal hasn't been actively attacking Rick Ross. He's not out here making Instagram posts mocking him, his weight, or his music. At this point, it almost feels like Ricky Rose is trying to bait Rory and especially Mal into responding to him directly. I just can't understand bringing somebody's mother into the situation for no reason, especially after someone already told you to leave their son alone. That's the part that really stands out to me. So now I'm wondering, you guys, is this going to end up being part of Rick Ross's album rollout strategy? Is he trying to provoke Rory and Mal into going back and forth publicly? Because it's hard to imagine Ricky Rose getting this upset over some fairly light criticism that he's now talking about people's mothers online. What happened to the rules and basic respect we used to have in hip-hop, and honestly just in life overall? No matter how heated things got, people usually kept women and kids out of it. That's why this whole situation feels so wild to watch unfold. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think Rick Ross officially crossed the line by bringing up Mal's mother? Or do you think he's just trying to save face after getting embarrassed? And what do you think his real end goal is here? Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man.